What is going on, guys? This is the great one. Jesus, I hate my face. The brand split in the WWE is doing a pretty alright right now. The first week was great, the second week was good, and the third week made me wanna throw up. But anyway, the brand split gives so much more opportunities to every single one to shine, unless you're Desmeon Sandow. Just before the brand split, you're going to be released because they hate you so much. But then you are in TNA and you're doing just fine. Anyway, the brand split gives so much opportunities either on Raw or SmackDown. So today you're watching top 10 guys who could regain their push on Raw or SmackDown Live. Number 10, Alberto Del Rio. Seriously, this guy, even on SmackDown, is not doing anything great right now. He's a former WWE champion, World Heavyweight champion, and the United States champion, and he got a massive push by defeating John Cena clean when he returned to the WWE. But he is not happy with the company right now because they are not doing anything good with him. In my opinion, all he needs is Ricardo Rodriguez and his limousine back. That gimmick was great and he needs it right now, because without that he just looks stale, you know, like a generic guy. Or you can just make him face, get over with the crowd, CCC shit really works well, and win the Intercontinental Championship. Alberto Del Rio would look great with the Intercontinental Championship, so that is my thing. He could shine on SmackDown. Number 9, Jack Swagger, who is on Raw but should have been on SmackDown. I don't know why he is on Raw, he's not even on the show. He's a former World Heavyweight Champion, United States Champion, and he really deserves something better than he is given, which is nothing. He's not even on the show. I never understood the booking behind Jack Swagger. Like, he's a jobber, he's jobbing all year, and then just out of the blue decide to make him compete for the World Championship at WrestleMania. And after that, he becomes a jobber again. Just like that. So okay, like, the biggest thing that could make him shine is just turning him heel. But at the same time, while Rusev is the United States Champion, he could come back as the United States Champion, Jack Swagger. But before that, he needs to look strong, you know, he needs to beat opponents and people, so people could start thinking, well, he's kinda getting a push. And when he looks so believable that he could beat Rusev, he competes for the United States Championships and all that kind of stuff. Number 8, Sheamus. I guess I'm not the only one who doesn't give a crap about Sheamus, but he's a great wrestler. Like in the ring, he's very awesome. Like, his matches with Cesaro are awesome. But the last time he was interesting was in 2011. He's pretty much not doing anything. He's in a lame rivalry with Cesaro that just... why? He's a former WWE champion, world champion, United States champion. Like, he needs something. Like, I don't know what they should do to this guy to make him interesting again, but personally I just would put him in a tag team division. Like, find him a partner that looks great with Sheamus and put him in a tag division. I don't even know. Number 7, Sin Cara on Raw. Now, Sin Cara without Kalisto was pretty much nothing in the WWE. He was just a partner of the United States Champion. Who gives a crap about Sin Cara? But here's the thing, the Cruiserweight division is returning to Monday Night Raw and Sin Cara is on Raw. So him being a top contender for the Cruiserweight Championship is awesome. We have a different Sin Cara right now, not that botchy one who would botch by eating, sleeping, or anything really. So I guess he deserves to be a top contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. Number 6, Fandango and Tyler Breeze on SmackDown. Like, originally, the great tag team was supposed to be, you know, the Goldust and R-Truth, but the much better tag team that came out of this feud was Fandango and Tyler Breeze with a shitty ass name, Breezango. Fire these writers, really. Who came up with this name should be fired immediately. In my opinion, they should be the first SmackDown Live tag team champions. Now, I know we all want American Alpha, but that is just too predictable. To give that heat, you know, the American Alpha and Tyler Breeze and Breezango are in the final match for the tag team championships in a tag team championship tournament, Milky Way tag teams, whatever Daniel Bryan will call them. So with some fluke, with a great match, Breezango just wins the tag team championship, so that gives some excitement. You know, we have heel tag team champions and we want American Alpha to succeed and they will win these championships later. So this is the right way to make them credible and give them push on SmackDown. Number 5, Zack Ryder. Now, I gotta be honest, I want him in a mid-card, not tag team division. The Hype Bros are my least favorite tag team in the WWE right now, if we're not counting Usos, because fuck Usos. Zack Ryder was a former United States champion, Intercontinental champion, but he was always screwed out of that for some reason. Like, he can get over, fans love him, but WWE officials just hate him, I guess. He got a more serious theme music. We thought he's getting a legit push, but he's with that guy who screams and just wants to be like Ultimate Warrior. I don't know. But put him in a mid-card, make him win matches, compete for the Intercontinental Championship at first Backlash SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. And you know, he would be a great mid-carder. Number 4, Neville on Raw. Now, when Neville debuted on the main roster, he was just a guy who puts great matches, but at the end of it, loses all of them. Like, he was just a guy who wrestles because they need good matches. When in NXT, he was the face of NXT, he was the NXT champion, and he was pretty entertaining. Now, many believe that Neville will be the first British WWE or World Champion. I don't know, with that booking, it doesn't seem very possible. I thought that it's going to be Wade Barrett because he was huge when he debuted, but he was buried by being king, bad news, and all these shitty gimmicks that he got. So I guess Neville is the guy who should win the United States Championship in the near future. Number 3, Cesaro. Like, this is what I don't get. People love Cesaro, people cheer for him, there's a Cesaro section, but WWE doesn't give him a push for some effed up reason. On podcast, Vince McMahon said that people just don't get behind Cesaro. Like, are you listening? Are you freaking listening? The same guy who says that Cesaro can't get over is the same guy who keeps pushing Roman Reigns, besides he's supposed to be cheered but gets booed every freaking week. What is this logic? This is... why you're such a hypocrite? Anyway, Cesaro should already compete for the Universal Championship, or at least United States Championship rivalry against Rusev, Roman Reigns, whatever it will be. He needs that push. Please give him that push. I would say in a tag team he would shine, but I don't want to see Cesaro in a tag team. He needs to be a freaking champion and a legit main eventer. And the brand split totally gives him that. Number 2, Bray Wyatt on SmackDown. Talking about missed opportunities. Bray Wyatt wins a lot, but when it's a huge match, a main event match, pay-per-view, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, he keeps losing. He lost against John Cena, which was a stupid idea, stupid booking decision. He lost against The Undertaker, which is why I can deal with that, I guess. Next year, he's not even in a match, gets buried by The Rock and John Cena. He's on SmackDown now, he's main eventing all of the matches, he keeps losing them, but not in a cheap way, you know. He's going to be a WWE champion in the near future. Believe me, he is going to be a WWE champion. So the brand split makes it much more possible. Without the brand split, he was possible to be a champion, but with the brand split, it is even more possible. Vince McMahon just needs to follow the buzzers instead of Roman Reigns' ass. And number 1, Dolph Ziggler. Talking about a guy who was losing matches on Raw against Heath Slater. He was in rivalries with Lana and Rusev, and Jesus. Once he was one of the most over guys. When he was feuding with John Cena, everybody was cheering for Dolph because he was a great heel. That was the best time of Ziggler. As a face, he doesn't really work, but now he's alright. He's getting a good push on SmackDown. Like, in 2 weeks, they made him more believable as a threat to Dean Ambrose than they did in 2 years. No more shaky ass, all that kind of stuff. He's serious now, at least for a time being, but at SummerSlam, he needs to turn heel, guys. He needs to be a badass, a bad guy. I think he will not win the WWE Championship, but either way, make him at least a credible thing for the Intercontinental Championship. Make Intercontinental Championship great. The Miz is doing great. The Miz is doing a great job with the Intercontinental Championship, to be honest. But I just want to see Dolph Ziggler as the WWE Champion, but I don't think that it's quite possible with all the talent, even with the brand split, because WWE never gives Dolph a chance, but with the brand split possibilities are bigger, so he needs that push. He's already getting it. Let's just hope that it's not a 1-month deal. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what I missed in this list, because there are a lot more obviously. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to like, subscribe and share. And if you want to support even more, make sure to pledge $1-2 at Patreon. The link is in the description. Thank you very much. The Great One. Peace, love and hugs.